There was a big man sitting at the other end of the table in the reference room of the Concord library when Mary came in and put down her file. He had a safety pin on one side of his glasses and adhesive tape on the other. His necktie was all over butterflies. He glanced up at her briefly. He had to look way up because Mary was 6 feet tall. For a minute, as she settled down with her book, she thought about the sharp look of his small eye and the sawn piece of brown hair hanging across the top of his face. Then she got to work. Memoirs of the Social Circle in Concord, 1895 to 1909. Read the memoir on Sam Staples, who locked up Henry Thoreau in 1846 for not paying any poll tax to a government that countenanced the fugitive slave law and war with Mexico. Read it and stop playing around. Look at Sam's chin-whiskery face. Look for references to your ladies. Did Sam know Elizabeth Hoare, Margaret Fuller, Lydian Emerson? Of course, there was no hope that any of them knew Emily Dickinson, glorifying Amherst only 100 miles away. Sam must have known Sophia Peabody Hawthorne. Peabody. Was the accent on the first syllable, or should you come down hard on the penult, too? If a bag of salted peanuts cost 5 cents, how much for a bag of anti-peanuts? Mary closed her book with a bang. Come now. It's just this sort of thing that keeps you from getting anything done. Concentrate. What about those female Norcross cousins that Emily Dickinson had in Concord? Did she ever come to visit them? Did the Norcross sisters have any male relatives in the social circle? Mary ran her finger down the list. No Norcrosses here. Try another volume. She got up and looked through volumes 1 and 2. No luck. Vaguely, she looked around for volume 3. "Here," said the man at the table. "What name are you looking for?" Mary stared at him. He had it. "Norcross," she mumbled. His big thumb flipped the book open at the list of memoirs in the front. "Not here," he said. Then he snapped the book shut and went back to his notes. Well, that was that. Mary would have liked to look for herself, but she said, "Thank you," and turned to something else. She found Edward Emerson's book about his father and spent her morning on it. Her beautiful, free morning. Even with her eyes on the page, she was conscious of the way the stranger at the other end of the table used his books. It was a subject on which she was a connoisseur. All the other days of the week, Mary stood behind the charging desk, a guardian of the books in the library, rather than a reader. And so she knew them all, the magazine leafer, the morning paper reader, the homework doer, the author of a talk on Concord gardens of yesteryear. This man knew what he was looking for, where to find it, and how to take it away. He made notes in a rapid scrawl on a pad of lined paper. He hauled a sheaf of papers out of his briefcase, ran swiftly through them, extracted one, and scribbled across the top. Once he snorted to himself. Something was funny. Edward Emerson wasn't. He was reverent.